For all of my Geminis, welcome back to my channel. And hello if you're new, make sure you subscribe. That way you always have a pick a card reading on every Friday for the rest of the year. Okay, today we're going to be getting into Gemini's 2022 reading. I'm going to be pulling from a few tarot decks, a few oracle decks to get some love messages, career messages, all that good stuff. All right, Geminis, are you ready? I thought, okay, so I kind of cleared up my schedule to do this specific reading today, especially because we are at the peak of the Gemini full moon. And I was like, you know what? I need to tap into this energy for you guys right now. I have to do your reading right now. In order to get the fullest potential, I just felt like I need to sit down right now and do it. But for my Geminis, I also want to let you guys know that I do see that you guys are very social, curious, and versatile creatures. And a lot of that may be coming into play in 2022. Let's go ahead and start. Okay, the first deck that I'm going to be pulling from is tarot. I have not shuffled the cards yet. I wanted to shuffle them on camera for you guys. Let's start. All right, first card we have here is the Queen of Pentacles alongside the Four of Cups and the Five of Swords. Okay, interesting. All right, Geminis, a lot of you have been feeling like you have been left out. Okay, a lot of your life, I feel like, whether this be bullying or people just made you feel like you were weird or whatever, you just felt like you were left out. And that's what I see with this Five of Swords. A lot of you might have felt like people always try to compete with you, and something I do want to throw out there is a lot of you may have had very unique hobbies, likes, talents, gifts, whatever it was, right? But you were made fun of for it. But as you grew older, you saw that these were the very things that were your very gifts. And the very things that you were made fun of for, other people, after they made fun of you for it, they copied you. I really get that message. A lot of you guys were bullied and made fun of and pressured and all that stuff to do something that kind of steered you away from what you wanted to do. And it's so Gemini, right? Gemini wants to just make sure everybody's okay. You want to please people. You want to make people happy. You want to make sure everybody's balanced. And sometimes we trick ourselves. In this Gemini energy, we trick ourselves into thinking that we are balanced when someone else is balanced. So the Queen of Pentacles, that was a lot of heavy stuff there, Gemini. Dang, I wish I still did personal readings, because I would love to tap into some of this, some of your personal stories. I love hearing personal stories, but right now I don't do personal readings, but you see how my spirit just sometimes just calls to do it. Okay, so we're going to get into this Queen of Pentacles energy for you guys right now. Now, when she pops up, this is very fertile, very fruitful, very growth type of energy, okay? A lot of you around this Gemini full moon, there's going to be shifts happening, movement happening. And it's funny I say this Gemini full moon, but I do want to mention that I see this all throughout 2022. Okay, this feeling and this energy of comfort and contentment, fertility. And for a lot of you, that could mean pregnancy. And for a lot of you, it could mean birthing an idea into fruition. So it's two different energies. A lot of you, this is Taurus energy that you're going to be tapping into your beauty, your glamour, the way you look. Venus energy. A lot of you are just going to be very drawn to Fridays. Keep that in mind. Fridays will excite you. There's this aspect of very materialistic bliss with this Queen of Pentacles. And it brings this energy of somebody that's very fair and wise in business, very wealthy when it comes to business. And this is somebody that loves the good things in life, and they accept the responsibility that it takes to accumulate all the good things in life. You worked hard Gemini. You worked very hard and you get to see your wealth accumulate and you get to see the fruitfulness of it next year. So keep that in mind. You get to hold your wealth in your hands. I want to say that again. You get to hold your wealth in your hands. A lot of you, I see there's not just one form of income. There's versatile income coming in, which means it could be a different form of income that you may come across. Now, the Four of Cups here, this has so much to do with your home life, your domestic life. The Four of Cups is when you have... Okay, the Four of Cups is when you kind of like have everything you want and you're bored. Okay, you have really great things going for you, but you're just too bored to see. You're unhappy. It's not content. It's not exciting. It's not challenging. It's just not getting you going anymore. And so that kind of causes you to ignore your blessings. And for a lot of you, I see a lot of this boredom energy that has been accumulating in your life. And it pops. I feel like that's what I want to say. It pops. In 2022, this boredom all of a sudden just pops. You find something and it's going to bring you income. Let's go ahead and get into the other cards that are going to be popping up for you. I'm going to be pulling from career card because we are heading into career direction here, Gemini. I didn't even have to shuffle. Cards already popped. The card's already talking. Traveling lightly. Simplify your life. So a lot of you in 2022 are going to be simplifying your life a lot, which means you're going to be getting rid of a lot of things. I feel like for you specifically, Gemini, next year, you want a lighter load. And that means everywhere. Okay, at work, in your relationship, in your house, in your finances, you just want a lighter load. And 2022 is this year that is going to just bring you a very much lighter load so that you are able to explore yourself without having to worry about everything. The next card that comes up is infinite abundance. Abundance is pouring into your life. And that's what I see with this Queen of Pentacles, Geminis. Next year is going to be very abundant. And when I say abundant, I don't mean just money. I mean abundant in relationships. Look at this card. Abundance in crops, abundance in food, abundance in cheer, abundance in, look at the sun energy in there, warmth, growth, abundance in family, relationship dynamic. So Gemini, it's a really good year for you because you get to experience this infinite abundance in all of these areas and aspects of your life just because you are going to be able to let so many heavy things go that were just poking at you and poking at you and poking at you, right? Now, let's go ahead and get a love message. A love message for my Geminis. All right, I'm going to pull from my Whispers of Love Oracle deck. If you guys hear that, my window is right in front of the camera. you might be hearing the UPS truck. Okay, so 2 cards came out. 2 love messages for next year. We have be willing to express love. All right, Geminis. Express love to receive love. I know Geminis dream of this fairy tale love. They dream of this specific love for themselves. But do you ever think of yourself giving that same love back? I feel like that's a question a lot of you needed to ask yourself. But be willing to give back the love that you expect. That's a huge message. And I feel like there's just a lot of just that even exchange of love energy in your life next year. Very even give and take. You know, there's going to be a lot of lessons learned in that, but it's going to grow into such a beautiful thing where you don't have to feel like you're always poked and prodded. You have to be defensive, all of that stuff. You're going to learn how to be fruitful in love because you're just letting this ego go. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. I'm so happy for you, and I'm going to be like, I'm proud of the work that you're going to be doing because it's going to be so good for you. You're going to feel so light in your heart. And Geminis, you need to feel that lightness in your heart. Otherwise, you just don't feel right. The next card that comes up for love is treasure your loved ones. So it's important to love others deeply. Okay, Geminis, all right. You're very curious creatures, right? And you're very social creatures. So your attention, you can go from this person, then you get interested in like this story of this person, you get interested in that story of this person. So you gotta focus your attention, and when you are with your loved ones, focus your attention onto them and them only. I feel like Geminis get so like, your attention is everywhere. Everything captivates your attention. So this is a year where you kind of learn to focus in and lean in and focus really on the people and the things you truly treasure. And then you get to express your love. And there's such a good, balanced, even exchange of that. So the next card that I'm going to pull is from this surrender deck. So I wanted to pull a few challenges that I feel like Geminis may face next year. And then after that, I think I'm going to pull from a chakra deck that I have. I wanted to pull from there, and then we'll head out of the reading. So we have 2 cards here. And the first one is surrender to inner peace. Very interesting because look at the Gemini. It's 2. It's twins. Okay, and that could be love. It could be inner twins, like your shadow self and yourself, your inner child and your shadow self and you, like it's so many different dynamics that it could touch. So with this Gemini full moon, the way that I'm tapping into your reading for 2022 Geminis is a lot of liberation, opportunities coming in, and you being a little bit more in your fiery self. So you're going to speak up more. You're going to let your thoughts be known a little bit more. You're going to get your way a little bit more just because of the energy that you put out there. So this card says to cultivate your inner peace on a daily basis. So what is it that you could do every single day in 2022 that will make you feel at peace? For me, it's sitting on my altar every single day, at least 5 minutes, just light an incense. And I just introduced a mirror on there, which I have some exciting stuff coming for you guys soon, but it's a new routine that I made up, and I love it. It gives me so much peace. Like, damn, you realize sometimes when you give yourself even 5 minutes of peace a day, how much it freaking helps, and how much you are missing in your life when you don't do it. So do it. Geminis, you need it. You need that peace, that balance within yourself. You know, you're being asked in 2022, and I feel like it's a huge lesson you may be learning too, is to focus on the stillness within yourself and to enjoy your inner stillness, to find inner peace in all situations, and then to enjoy it. Even if your world around you is chaotic, why are you not deserving of just feeling at peace? Why? Others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more easily. Interesting. And the next card that comes up is surrendering your addictions, Geminis. Whether you're addicted to substances, food, people, sex, or overworking, take action to begin to heal the addiction and replace it with healthier alternatives. So we're just coming out of this pandemic, and a lot of us may have developed very unhealthy habits. And I mean, we developed them because maybe our whole entire lifestyle, everything changed drastically, right? What do? You adapt in whatever way you can. So if you have developed habits where you became, like, maybe for some people it could be like you're so used to waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and the whole pandemic you're like waking up at 12 p.m. Whatever it is. Or maybe some people drink a lot more. Maybe some people picked up cannabis a lot more. Maybe some people became a little bit more lazy. Or maybe some people freaked out so much that they became extreme workaholics because they freaked out, because of this lifestyle change. There's so many different dynamics here that has to do with an addiction. You can become addicted to so many things. You could become addicted to an emotion, a way of living, a habit, a routine, and it's important to change these things up every once in a while. And now in Feng Shui, I don't know if it's 24 or 27, but in your room, in the environment that you're in, change 24, I think, or 27 things in the environment. Just move 24 or 27 things. That's it. And the energy of the entire room will change. And I've been doing that. Ever since I read that, I do that. And it works. And I just felt like I wanted to tell you guys, like, we just become kind of addicted and absorbed into our environment sometimes. And sometimes we got to pull ourselves out of it. And sometimes you just got to do the tiniest little easiest things. Even if that is right before this new year hits, just move 24 to 27 things in your house. All right? So that is going to be your reading. And I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. And I will talk to you guys very, very soon. Happy New Year.